Hey everyone, and welcome to the Laura Musica Show. We're back this week with another power thought, a quick point of reflection to inspire your week. Now, this week and next, I'm going to cover what is really the bread and butter of what we at Sidewalk Advocates for Life teach day to day, and that is how we facilitate a conversation, a life-saving conversation with an abortion-minded mother. Some of you may have somebody in your life who is considering abortion, and you can absolutely use this as a guide to encourage them to choose life. This week, we're starting with something called the compass, known as Mom, Baby, God in our organization. It's the general direction of where to take a life-saving conversation. And next week, we'll cover the map known as the 5-point method, which more definitively walks you through where to take the conversation step by step by step. And we're going to pull these short clips from our free 45-minute primer called Introduction to Sidewalk Advocacy, found at sidewalkadvocates.org/101. So if you want to take an even more comprehensive dive into helping mothers choose life, again, you can go to sidewalkadvocates.org/101. With that, enjoy this summary of the compass.
As far as approach, let me give you a quick overview with something we call the compass. And then here in just a bit, I'll give you our 5-point method, which will step by step actually walk you through a life-saving conversation with an abortion-minded client. Keep in mind that we as pro-lifers really have things in the right order, right? God comes first, a mother puts her children before herself, so the right order, you might say, is God, baby, mom. But according to right brain research, a woman in crisis mode, a woman in self-preservation mode has all of that inverted. And she's thinking more along the lines of mom, baby, God. Overwhelmed by her circumstances, she's more inclined to prioritize ridding herself of crisis over her precious child within her, or even over her own faith and morals. So in the short amount of time we have with her on the sidewalk, if we want to help save mother and child from abortion, we must start with mom, bridge that gap, and show her that we care about her situation first. Then her heart is more open to hearing about baby and God. So we can say things like, we care about you, we've got real help for you, and at one point transition. How far along are you? Oh, you're 8 weeks. Did you know your little one is already sucking his or her thumb, right? And then we can move to God by saying something like, do you have a faith? Do you pray? And reinforcing any good that we hear. At the end of the day, remember that it's not the baby who's making the decision. And we do this as pro-lifers. We go out there sometimes with baby, 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 right? It's mom who's making the decision. She's the one that we have to reach. If we don't reach her, then abortion doesn't end in that moment and a life isn't saved.